Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Venerable to the judges, venerable to the timekeeper, and venerable for my comrade. Ladies and gentlemen, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. For the sake of Allah, this world will not never exist without His almightiness, the God of all regardless of the dust to the vastness of the universe. Thanks to Him and praises to Him for all the things He has granted us. And maybe we not forget our salawat and salam to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, along with his families and his fellow followers until the end of the times. Hello everyone, I'm Fitri. I'm from the Junior High School of AL-IZZ. Brothers and sisters, Indonesian country has many different cultures and rich both different language, with a special culture which is different from another. And when all those cultures gather to be one, it's really wonderful country. As you know that Indonesian country have a cultural diversity, and now I'm going to ask you, did you know what is diversity? Diversity is a condition in society where there are many differences in various fields, such as the Indonesian state, which has a diversity of cultures, race, ethnicities, belief, religions, and languages. According to the motto Bhinneka Tunggal Ika, even though it has cultural diversity, but Indonesia is still one. This diversity is the wealth and beauty of the Indonesian nation. But however, this diversity cannot be separated from the influence of globalization. So, did you know what globalization is? Globalization is when the boundaries between countries are fading. And here, I would like to deliver my speech under the title, The Diversity Challenge on Globalization Era. Yes, globalization is a term that may be familiar into our ears. The process of globalization has actually been going very long time, especially since the 15th century AD when Europeans were exploring. And in today's era, the process of globalization seems unstoppable or even faster is spring. But the entry of the globalization not only has a positive impacts, but also has negative impacts. For the example, the loss of the original culture of a region or a country, and even cultural diversity that has always been the nation's identity is now starting to be threatened with extinction because of the younger generation, which are often carried away by globalization. And the younger generation, there is almost no effort in preserving the culture from the smallest things, one of which is language. Ladies and gentlemen, did you know that as many as 726 of the 746 regional languages in Indonesia are threatened with extinction because of the younger generation are reluctant to use the language? Even now, there are only 13 regional languages in Indonesia that has speakers of more than 1 million people. It's also mostly from the elder generation. And here, our problem is that with the expansions of globalization, the cultural preservation in our country is getting thinner and weaker. As I said earlier, that hundreds of regional languages in Indonesia are threatened with extinction because of the younger generation does not want to use the language. While young people today are flocking to use trending languages to find identity as the millennial generation or kids today. And now, what is the right solution to overcome this situation? Are we as young people going to let our cultural diversity disappear with time? Of course not, because this diversity is ours. And we should realize how important and valuable cultural diversity in our country. It would be nice if we, as the younger generation, take part in loving our own culture and also applying positive values in various aspects of life, as said by the Governor of Riau Islands, Nurdin Basirun, to the younger generation, so as not to forget the culture of this country. And it's a shame if the value of wisdom is lost. The next generation will not know their own culture. So, ladies and gentlemen, the conclusion is to restore the national identity to the basis of traditional culture is mean saving the identity of the nation in the middle uniformity of global identity. So, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, that's all the speech that I can deliver. I'm so sorry if I had mistakes. Thank you so much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.